And we have a special little thing where we do the year of the contest, and the team gets a trophy if they end up in the place for the year of the contest. And there was a veritable war going on between 3 teams trying to get into 43rd place. But only one succeeded. So in 43rd place with 5,180 points is Freak Out at the Oz Corral. They really do. They have 3 trophies. Here you go. Join another one.
Hi again.
Hi.
We need to stop meeting like this.
Yes.
We're thinking that by this point, we're able to make a very strong case that you should name this after us, this trophy.
Okay.
It should be the Freak Trophy.
Yes,
Freak trophy.
yes.
Okay, yeah.
But we were thinking about here, and this is a little bit of a story here. This is my daughter Hannah, and she was here when we won the very first trophy. She was going to be born a month later. And wife walked through the door, and we heard someone in the audience say, "My God, they're breeding." But just thinking about how trivia is just such a huge part of our lives, and how growing up with it, and here we are 11 years later, and getting another one of these trophies.
Yet again.
And again.
But thank you so much for everything you do to put this on, and just how it's just such a part of our lives here.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. You know, the top 10 teams are out in the hall, and they're out there as these guys, the Freaks, are going in 43rd place, and they're out there going, "Congratulations, suckers." Okay. Anyway, but you know, that's okay. They're not arrogant, the top 10 teams, because they are. Wait a minute. They are. Never mind. Okay, so I want to introduce people on the executive staff here, so we can start handing out these top 10 trophies. I hope the people are out there. Is everybody out there?
Yes, sir.
They are? Okay.
We are.
You know, I pulled some strings to get Mason, our station manager, to meet Bill Johnson, a friend of mine, former 90 FMer, for a possible future job or internship over the. Wait, I'm going to call Bill up and just, you're done, buddy. Okay, yeah. Okay, so going to cover up some of the people. Talk about some of the people here. Our sports director and our computer director, who they work throughout the year. The sports director managed to get all the food for the weekend, and you notice I didn't lose any weight. I tried. I really tried all weekend to lose weight, and I didn't. And our computer director, who is like, he has ADD so bad, it's unbelievable. But really, you know,
Irony in that statement right now.
and so Andrew Kwasnick and Adam Quetashot. Come on up. Yeah. There you go.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing now?
Here's that.
10th place. Wow.
Place.
So who's gonna get it?
And here you go. Right there. How long have you been playing trivia?
I think this is my 14th, 15th year, somewhere in there.
Okay.
So in 10th
But
place.
You'd like to be getting one of these, huh?
I probably never will. I'm not gonna try that hard.
Okay.
Oh boy, I gotta pronounce this one. Okay.
Here you go, Andrew.
In 10th place with 7,340 points is Unutterable Ugly Undulating Uvulas. Congrats.
Camera's back up. Yep. As every year, we got a poster here. Got a sign on there. Pick your color. Pick your poison.
We have a few things we want to say while Oz signs our awesome banner. Wanted to thank Eck and Oz for a great contest. This was a tough year for us. We thought we had a good contest, but just shows you the competition is getting tougher up at the top 10. We were not in the top 10 at the break, so we struggled, and we pushed hard to get in. I want to thank the Peters for being awesome hosts. Very happy. I tried stopping at Taco Bell to get you just a commemorative taco.
I won't ever eat that. No.
But there's a couple things I want to say. Who read the questions with you, or the countdown of the teams at 6 o'clock tonight?
Mason.
Mason, whoever Mason is. That's the best pronunciation of our name yet. So congratulations, Mason.
I'll take that.
What the other thing is the trivia stone clue. The last clue was the easiest for us. It was at the end of our driveway. So that was 50 feet to go get our stamp. So we appreciate that. I'm going to pass the mic over to John Holcomb.
I just wanted to say I'm glad one of our buddies that used to be around came back this year. He made the drive from Colorado, Carl Gallagher, and then ended up sleeping 13 hours a day. So thanks, Carl.
I was tired. I am Thomas Wachtel, boy detective. I'm new, so they're making me talk. I just have a couple things I want to say. First of all, I wanted to thank my hands for being so good at using the keyboard to find trivia answers on the internet. Actually, on the radio, the day we got here, there was a recommendation to keep your hands and feet inside the right at all times, which I failed to heed. I actually lost my left hand in a trivia accident on Saturday afternoon, so that was really unfortunate, but we were able to pull it out anyway. So yeah, other than that, I just want to thank everyone for an awesome contest, and North London is red. Pop, pop!
Thanks, Oz.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Tom.
And of course, the other 9 are out there going, next, our underwriting director and music director, who were around all weekend, and Nicole almost hurt me several times during this weekend. For some unknown reason, she was just, gave me this dirty look on a regular basis. Look, right again, see? Nicole Ali and Taylor Christian. Nice hat, man.
Isn't it?
Got it.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, in 9th place with 7,390 points is I've been hypnotized. Like to say something?
Sure.
Okay.
Get all these guys in here. You'll notice we brought just about the whole team because we don't get here a whole lot, so we're pretty happy about that. First of all, I'd like to thank Jim and John for writing a great contest. Obviously, because we're here, it was a great contest, so some of our things added up. And I just want to say that I play with the best trivia team ever right here. And we got all generations. We got Ron and Rob here who've been playing since the 70s and kind of came to our team. We got a 3 original members been here since the 80s, and now we got some that are in the 90s, and I think that's what it takes. Get to pass the torch on to my own sons. And just real quick, we got a guy that has come every year, and he had to play remotely from Minneapolis. That's Big Bad Bob Togner, so a little shout out to him. And I got not a lot to say, but we usually I'm the captain, but this year we decided to change our luck and make EJ the captain here, and I think now we're going to do it every year. So here you go, EJ.
Well, thank you guys. Wonderful team we have here. Jim, John, wherever you are, Great contest. I don't know what else to say, but I've been dreaming about this since I started playing with my dad back in '94, and this is the first time I got to hold one of these. So something special. Hopefully we get to do this again next year, and hopefully 8th, maybe 9th. Or sorry, we're 9th now, but shoot for first. That's the goal. Always the goal. But thank you, wonderful contest. Hope to see you guys next year.
All right. Thank you.
Sign that real quick for us.
Is that the check?
Thanks. Thank you, Oz. Great job.
Thank you.
Jim, thanks.
Good job. Good job.
We don't get to go often. Nice to see you. Yeah.
And next, I'd like to introduce you to our Public Relations Director, Megan Turbin. Come on, Megan. Push her out here.
Hi.
Here, hi.
Hi. Oh, just me? Ooh. Oh.
All by
Can I
yourself.
hold it?
Can you
I'm sorry to
hold-
touch it.
She wants to hold it. Oh, the trophy.
Yeah, this.
Oh, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Wait, where am I?
8.
In 8th place with 7,465 points is Graduates of a Lesser God. Woo! Congratulations. Good to see you. There you go. Oh, yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We are going to be mercifully short because we know there are teams after us. We just want to take an opportunity to say thank you to the staff, thank you to the operators, thank you to that other team who had a number really close to ours. We're sure they were stealing our points. Jim, thank you so much, and we're really going to beg you, please, we don't want a Vern hour next year. No Laverne, no Vern, no Vern Troyer, no Jules Verne. Please.
We already have 2 hours written.
But anyway, thank you so much, Jim, for all the time and effort that you put into the contest. We did laugh. We had such a good time every year. We even had someone come back to our team, actually 2 people come back, and he came 2,000 miles to be with us this weekend. So thank you for providing a fun contest and a great environment. We love you. Thank you.
Good job, guys. Thank you. Good job. There we go. Good job.
Next up, I'd like to introduce everybody to the guy that made all of the production work happen this year, and really a really outstanding job. Amazingly, there was one day I hear all these promotions. I said, well, they're really good, but they're all got the wrong time on. But don't worry about it. And he says, no. So I put a note up in the main studio that after these promos played to read this thing and say, oh, well, this is actually the right time. And I called him up the next morning and said, yeah, I put this up there. And he said, don't worry about it. I just redid all 10 of them that night after I had told him that they were wrong. So he's a perfectionist and really gets the job done. Dan Neckar. Hey, man.
Thanks a lot, Oz.
Yeah,
I'm doing great.
You had a good time?
I had a great time.
All right, man.
All right, where are we at? 7th place with 7,540 points is Astro Wolfpack, Gilly Grit. Congratulations, guys. How sweet is it?
It's been great. Thanks for everything, Jim. It's been a great contest. I want to pay tribute to a friend of ours who passed away in I think it was December, and he's been playing with the team since I was in Knutson Hall in 1974. He contributed a lot over the years, and his name is Roy Gilchrist, and we really miss him, but he's still on the forums to help us out with the information that he put in there. And we've added some new blood, but the core group has been with us since 1980. And I have to thank one other person that made it possible that we're here. His name is Scott Brish. He lives in Virginia, and he was the person that gave us the Thames bat answer for the 500-pointer, which helped us push it at least into the top 10. We didn't expect 7th place, but that's fabulous. And this is a great group of people. I mean, they contribute all year round, and I want to thank you so much, Jim, so much.
Good job.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. Pleasure. Good job.
Thanks, Jim. Good contest.
Good job. And you know, every year in trivia we have some great opportunities for people to shine in their educational backgrounds. They go into the studio and they get there and they can become great operatives if needed, or perhaps even a philanthropist, or you know. So, but during all of this going on, we still have people that have to do the news on a regular basis, and so I'd like to introduce our news director, Dana Centrifugal Sheffen. Come on, Dana. One word. Oh, come on. She did a great job, didn't she, on the air? And she took a lot of crap today from us about the centrifugal. Okay, 6th place.
In 6th place with 7,860 points is Tin Man.
Thanks. Of course, we have to thank everybody here. You guys do such a wonderful job with the contest. Jim, John, it's always fun to come back. Last year, I actually missed the contest. My little daughter turns 1 next week. And so that, to me, missing the contest last week was really a reminder that this contest is about community and belonging and all those things. And at least for us this year, it's got to be about community, because with Festivus out there, it's not about winning anymore. So congrats to everybody out there. Nice work.
Thanks.
Another part, integral part, every person that comes up here is an integral part of the executive staff of this station. It keeps it running day to day, every day throughout the year, 365 days of the year. The only student organization at the University of Wisconsin Stevens Point that operates 365 days a year. And we, of course, need money to do this, and our business director does the budgeting and all that other stuff. Matt Pagel. How you doing? You're here. Huh?
I'm afraid I'm going to get a really hard one that's...
Oh, yeah, like there you go.
Colonol or something.
Colonol, yes. 5th place.
Where is it?
Right there.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, okay. In 5th place with 7,915 points is Knights of Neek. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You sure? You're sure we didn't do worse than this? You're positive we didn't do worse than this?
Sue.
I like to introduce Sue.
All
right.
You got to point behind you over there.
Oh.
All righty.
You did good, though, Bob.
Thank you. We want to thank everybody. We want to thank Ed Gitter. What he does is beyond belief. We want to thank Tom and Ann. They let us take over their whole lives. Well, they store everything the entire year, but what we do to them the week preceding trivia is unreal. There's a lot more people on our team than are represented here. There's a lot of people that had to go to work and are traveling. Everybody contributed. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ed.
Back here. Back here. Back here. There you go. Thank you very much, Oz. Appreciate everything you did. Another integral part of the station as we're coming through towards the upper part of the list here, he's kind of an officer here at the place. You know, kind of might call him a general. Some people would call him a colonel. Jesse Hines. It's never gonna end, is it? No. Okay, there,
In fourth place with 8,115 points is What's the Matter You? Death by Misadventure.
Somebody calling in with a complaint?
Oh, going this way.
Hi. Well, we had a blast. It was more fun than a Jack in the Box named George, let me tell you.
Hey, it's Bill Gates' fault.
Yeah, so I heard. Anyway, it was a great time, great contest, and we'd like to thank Oz and Eck for orchestrating the whole thing and all the people who volunteer and put this thing together, because without basically everybody doing all their little parts, it wouldn't happen and it wouldn't be so much fun. So thanks to one and all. I'd like to thank this little motley crew, especially Don and Don's brain and Donna's ham and my wife Mary Ann. But the best part, the thing that Don and I ever did was have good sons, and it's our good sons and their friends. Bunch of great kids who basically got us here. They're impressive young people, and we're so ever so grateful to have them in our lives. So thanks. See y'all next year. Who knows?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. Good job, man. And for those of you that were fortunate enough to watch the show on TV, tonight you saw probably the most well-dressed DJ you've ever seen, our station manager, Mason Melmans, the Mule Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice call leaving your cell phone on when reading questions and the award ceremony. That was
it's off now.
Yeah, good call. Good call on that. All the volunteers, you're all in here, all back here. Anyone that's not here, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys worked just incredibly hard this year. It was awesome. I don't really know what else to say. Last year I tried to get all emotional up here. This year, there's only one thing I really can do, and it's based on a dare, and it's So with that, after the famous Tebowing, in third place with 9,175 points, Network Two-Fisted Trivia. Congratulations. Who is it? Who's got
That's
it?
me. I guess
There you
it's
go.
me. Just waiting for everybody to get in here. Well, we came here fully defending to defend our title, and we played very hard. And obviously, something went wrong. The train derailed, but we had a great time, and we didn't give up, and we had a good finish, and we feel good, and we love the contest. We'll be back next year, and we congratulate everybody who played and all the results. I'd like to thank Ron and Marianne for hosting us again, and everybody online that played with us that couldn't come this weekend. And I'd just like to say that despite the way things turned out, we're the best trivia team in the whole wide world and Texas. Oh, there he is. I think Jim gets that. I don't know if anybody else does. Yeah.
When we started on this contest April 12th of last year, we just knew that I wanted to try something different, and thought about it a lot. And then in January, when John came over, I said, all right, this is what we're going to do. And he said, okay, let's give it a try. And of course, he wanted to know what plan B was, and of course, we don't have a plan B, or Jim doesn't have a plan B. And so we sat down and we started working on this, and I think it turned out kind of like what we wanted to. I know that the first time we did a read-through, we got to hour 11, question number 7, which was my read because I was reading the odd-numbered questions. And it starts off with, speaking of Mo, and for the next 10 minutes we did nothing but laugh because we're such a bunch of idiots. John Eckendorf.
Thank you, Jim. It's always a pleasure, and it's always a privilege to be involved with the campus station and with 90 FM, and great to be a part of something which means so much to so many people. And thank you again for allowing me to be involved with writing the contest. It's always fun. Wanted to thank the executive staff and the general staff at 90 FM. It's amazing how much gets done at this station, and the fact that 365 days of year this station is on the air and rocks, the greatest college station in the United States. So thank you to the executive and general staffs of 90 FM. I'd like to also thank a lot of the community volunteers who stepped up and helped this weekend. We had 2 people, John and Laura Lewis. Whenever there was something that needed to be done, they were outstanding. So thank you very much, John and Laura. Several other people that some of the trivia players might know, and certainly the staff here knows, but they stepped up as well. People like Jeff Cleveland, who was here helping out during the weekend and did some great work. Jamie Sagert, those people who do the trivia stones, they know him very well. Jamie's been doing it for years. And he had his wife, Tiata, doing the stone with him, and his kids too, so that was pretty cool. Papa Joe and Randy Lucasavage, who helped out with merchandise. They did a great job with that this weekend. Kurt Malik, the killer, did Beatles Cool Down, and he's always helpful. Roger McFarland and Amber Riddell, who always helps out, does a great job with her shift. Outstanding. Wayne Edwards, Potty Mouth, everybody knows him in trivia lore as Potty Mouth. He did a great radio shift. And Blair Bondo and John Elf, 2 90 FM alumni who came in and did trivia warm-up this year again and do an outstanding job each year. And something new, which I thought was pretty cool. We had some recent graduates on the air this weekend, Sean Connolly and John Henry. It was neat to see those guys back and kind of shows the program, I guess, that we have here at 90 FM with people coming back like the Swallows returning to Capistrano. So very cool. So with that, would like to, again, thank my wife and my kids for allowing me to do this. It's something that is a labor of love and takes a lot of time and dedication, just like it does for the players. It certainly does for Jim and I as well. So thank you for the family. Thank you to the family for allowing me to continue to be involved with this too. And with that, in second place, with 9,525 points, Dad's Computers. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Eric?
Eric's daughter.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Thanks, Joe. Wait for everyone to file in here.
You come here.
I didn't know we had this many people on our team. Where'd y'all come from? First, I'd like to thank someone for reading all my letters and making the trophy wood this year so I don't break it. That's really appreciated. As always, thank you to everyone here, the 90 FM staffers, Jim and John, for throwing this together for everyone here. We had a roller coaster of a weekend this year. I'd love to say everything went fine and smooth, but we had some ups and downs, and luckily we were able to pull through and really came together as a team. It's our second place trophy, and it never ever gets old. We work so hard at this, and we really appreciate all the effort that goes into making this weekend happen. A special thank you again to Rick and Joan Banberg for hosting the team. A special shout out to all our sleuthy Googlers in Minnesota and Alaska. Sarah, if you're still listening, you can put the boys to bed. Yeah, and you know, it was a different type of contest, and I haven't decided yet what I feel, but I'm looking forward to many nights bugging Jim at the elbow room about what the hell went through his head. So, but no, Jim, really, thanks again. We had a blast. I think we're still kind of taking everything in, and thank you so much, everybody. Thanks.
Thanks.
Well, while they're heading out, I'm going to continue on with a list of people here. Ben Chelsea, Conan. Again, Ben's been doing this 25 years. Chelsea's just a youngster on this racket. Right. And Deb Shell for doing scorekeeping. They put in many hours on scorekeeping over each year. Bob Cummings, who handles the cash register end of merchandising. Tom Jones, back every year from the original deck written program to the windows of today. Steve Suring, who handles the merchandise pre-orders on the internet. Student television, here they every year the equipment gets smaller, which is nice because boy, way back we had to stand back here just to get those cameras in here. So you know, these are outside people that help with what's going on here. This staff, you know, I said it on the air today, and I meant it, and student government had representatives at the station answering phones. And this place is sacred. And also, somebody that put up with I don't know. There might be two different people. I don't think there are, but for some reason, I seem to be getting told a lot that there are two different people. One of them is Jim, and then there's the Oz. Well, she pointing this out, and I'm still not necessarily believing it. My girlfriend, Carly Lewandowski, who put up with me for this last 3.5 months. But, you know, I was really pretty damn good. So I don't know what she's complaining about. Anyway, in first place, Trivia 43, Trivia Grit, with 10,690 points, Festivus for the rest of us. Chuck, cameras are over here.
Well, this is unreal. I think we played about as well as we could, and if anything, I think we should do something about those dark hours, because I thought for sure, we all thought that we were done. When you got two teams as good as Dad's Computers and Network right behind you, it doesn't make it easy on us, and we were really stressed and we didn't think we'd be up here, but this team started in 2001. I hopped on board in 2005 and we took 14th, and we had absolutely no business being in 14th place. But our goal was always to be as good as Network and someday just be able to beat them. And we struggled for a couple of years. We got everything put together. I think just about everybody up here had a pretty good feeling about this year, but we didn't know this. So when we got up here in 2008, I think we took 8th place. I didn't really know what to say. We were all so excited, and it's tough to compare when you get that first call to come down here because you got top 10, but this is just crazy. To everybody else that took top 10, everybody else that plays in this contest, just a great job. The other top teams that it seems like we fight it out year in and year out, Dad's Computers, Network, you guys are just outstanding. And to even be up here with you guys is an honor in itself. So I just thank Jim and John for the contest they put on, and everybody at the station who does everything for 90 FM. It's unlike anything else in the world. So take a lot of pride in what you do. You know, it makes a difference in so many people's lives in a small way, in a big way. But for us tonight, it's a big way.
I'd like to echo those sentiments as well. Thanks to Jim and Eck for an awesome contest and the entire 90 FM staff. And I'd just like to say that I guess when we started this thing in 2001, we were just a bunch of kids. We started with 50 books from the library and no other resources, and we never thought that this could happen. So I know one of the emphases for this year for the contest was to grow the contest, and I'd like to say that if there's teams out there, if there's a group of high school kids or college kids or whatever who think they'd like to get into this, but they think it's too much of a mountain to climb, we're living proof that it can be done, but it takes a lot of hard work. And so I just want to thank everyone who's here, the entire team. This has been a cumulative effort. It's the culmination of a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication. I just want to thank you. I want to thank the Miskoskis who host us every year. And I just want to thank all the other trivia players for being a part of this contest. It's just something that we live for.
Oz. See you next year. See you next year.
Man, they're all so tall. What the heck is going on? Anyway, thank you all. Thanks for a good year. I hope that this contest made you laugh, put a smile on your face, made you think about it. The general staff that's out there from 90 FM, you better be busting your butts next year because everything needs to be better constantly. Better, better, better. And this station can do it. We will see you maybe April 19th, 20th, and 21st, 2013, if we make it to 2013. We'll find out in December. Have a good night.